Hey guys, welcome to Teen Vehicle Review's newest review. Today we have my own 2007 Mercedes C350 Luxury. And today it's Traeton behind the camera and behind the wheel. I can drive, just letting everybody know I have my driver's license, I can drive. This car is, when it came out, it was about $43,000, which made the C350 pretty rare today because nobody bought it back then. At that price point, you might as well have upgraded to the more luxurious and more powerful E-Class, but a couple people still splurged on it and went for this model, as we can see here. This is the absolute top trim C-Class. Lowest trim was the C180, C230, C240. There were all of those models, and then the top of the trim was the C350 with the 3.5 liter V6. The interior
have the luxurious wood grain trim.
Fake, but nice.
It's only fake if you believe it's fake. It has the glossy finish. It has the classic like Mercedes smooth just opening of little compartments. It's all very nice soft, very smooth. The glove box, very soft. It's gonna hit my legs.
One complaint with this car is that if you went for the optional 6-disc changer here, there's almost no space in the glove box at all. So that's something to think about.
Who uses glove boxes?
It has the telephone option on it, but it does not have the connector for the telephone, which was a proprietary service, and you had to have the right phone in 2007. So this is the, I don't know if you can see, this is the CD changer now. You can change CDs with it. It's got heated seats, both sides, but no cooled seats, which sucks in Texas.
Yeah.
It has a power rear sunshade, which I think might be a gimmick. Unlock and lock. This is nice. If you have these up, yeah, I'm stretching pretty far. You need to put it down. You just press this button here. This button is not a button. It's just got a little light on it. It's the alarm system. It'll turn red once you turn the car off. These are not options. These are just oversights. It has absolutely everything in it. 4-way power sunroof, and
sunroof.
Yeah,
People understand it.
You've got your lights, and you've got lights that don't work.
Yes, plastic.
These
are nice. I love these. If a car has instead of like the ones like right here, most new cars have little handrails.
So you can grab onto the A-pillar.
Right, if like car maker people are watching this, do this.
Message from Teen Vehicle Reviews.
Please. Have the window roll down and roll up. Buttons.
All of the windows are automatic.
The seats, I like being able to adjust the seats, power seats.
Both seats have every single direction adjustable seating.
Like I already have my it's already memorized my seating thing. It has 3 options for that.
We've got window locks,
fancy cup holders,
trunk opener, the coolest cup holder in the world. That's about it when you consider the interior. Trip computer here is controlled from the steering wheel, so you've got all of your essential car information. My favorite is the in-dash speedometer, electronically monitored. Sound system, it has so when you consider that it's stock, the stock sound system is absolutely amazing. Gotta find a song with loud bass. Very loud. It gets very loud. The back is shaking, but it has it's kind of weird. This car doesn't have the badges on the speakers, even though it came stock with a 12-speaker Harman Kardon setup. And this one has the optional 14-speaker Harman Kardon setup.
Different from subwoofers with like 14 speakers. That like the sound is just amazing.
It doesn't overpower the treble.
It's equally dispersed to your ears, the sound. So everything is so. It almost feels like it's tuned to like be extremely appealing to a listener's ears.
Seats are incredible. It's MB Tech leather. It's not real leather, but you can't notice the difference between this and real leather. The bench seat, if you sit on that side of it with the door open, it feels like you're sitting on a couch. And the front seats are extremely plush.
I approve.
These actually have the head cushions
Yeah, that's
So
what I noticed. They're so soft.
It's
like a
soft,
pillow.
cushiony.
It's so nice.
And you've got a nice big rear view mirror to see all the people that you're going faster than.
Very cool. That's why.
Very
so fast. I like it.
Okay. This broke off. That's supposed to open that. But because of this, it's still openable. I'll demonstrate. And open it. It's a 3.5 liter V6. It makes 268 horsepower at 5,700 RPM and roughly that much torque at something like that RPM. It's in great condition. This is a Mercedes-Benz where nothing is broken except the left indicator on the mirror, which is not really broken, it's just kind of broken. That light and this now. 0.8, 0 to 60.
Faster than my car, too.
Most things are. We're gonna be using his car as kind of a base point for what things are faster than and slow. I mean, it's very decent. Doesn't get great gas mileage. It says about 23. I get about 18. So that's how that's worked out. But the exterior is typical Mercedes styling. This just looks like a smaller E-Class from the same year. It looks really decent. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look cheap or anything. It doesn't feel cheap. That's what I like about the C350. It was the cheapest model, but this is the absolute nicest one that you can get. It doesn't look powerful, it looks refined. It's not really understated, it's a pretty flashy design, and I believe I have aftermarket rims, although they are from a different Mercedes. I just have not figured out which one that is. I don't know what rims those are. Hopefully they're not like cheap Walmart rims.
If you know, comment.
Please.
Please.
I want to know. They're 9-spoke chrome rims.
Save this man.
Help me. It doesn't have much trunk space. The base unit is half of this back part under it. Back profile is actually really understated. It has a dual tip exhaust, but it's totally stock. It doesn't sound great. It would sound really nice because it's a pretty big engine if I put a custom exhaust on it. But maybe later. Maybe later. Just gotta get money and know how to do it.
So here we have
the driving test, the road test of the 2007 Mercedes C350.
first impression. So nice. It's just so smooth. It's so quiet.
We're on a pretty bumpy road right now. That's why there's so much road work. As we go over stuff, we're in comfort road right now, so I believe the suspension is a little looser in this mode. Lines, Jesus Christ. In comfort mode, there's no first gear. It doesn't exist. Start in second. It's technically smoother. Yeah, and as you can see, I can drive.
It's weird being in the passenger seat this time. My car, comparing it again to the Celica, it's so loud and noisy on the inside. This, I can talk at like a moderately low level and still hear everything just fine. Even like the exhaust, like you can't hear the exhaust unless you floor it.
At lower RPMs, it's really deep and throaty because it's a pretty big engine displacement. I mean, it's 3.5 liter. Nice.
Wow, I'm back. We're going vlog. Kept sliding. Didn't really like it. Aftermarket exhaust, that would make this sound sick.
It's a luxurious car and it feels like you're driving a luxurious car, even in the C-Class, and that's what's nice about this car because it's the cheap one. I mean, this car costs as much as a 2012 or 11 Hyundai Sonata right now. You could get a C350 if you can find one in decent condition. There are not many C350s. In other words, driving experience is very nice. The steering is, I mean, the handling overall, because it's a small car, it's nothing like the BMW 335i. It's just this car's competitor, 3.5 liter, all of that stuff. It's nothing like that BMW, because BMW really is geared towards motorsports more, but this car just feels nice to drive. It's pleasant. This is my first, I've never driven a rear-wheel drive car before this. It's totally different. Like sub 6 seconds, 0 to 60. That's really nice.
This is a really, really nice option if you're looking for luxury, but almost like maybe not necessarily on a budget, just because you have to keep up with this car. You have to maintain a Mercedes.
Luckily, this one's been maintained.
Yeah, if you find one that's been maintained and you can continue that, great, do it. First camera died.
great times. Someone could call this like the poor man's Mercedes, but like honestly, that's so wrong to put this car in that stereotype, because it's such a nice ride. Like why would you want a Hyundai, like, not to like dog on Hyundai or anything. It's a solid, reliable car. But if you're looking for something that's if you're not looking for just your commuter car, this is such a great option, because you're getting luxury. People are going to be impressed with this car no matter where you go, because it's super nice. Everything works, functions like a luxury car should. And if that's what you're looking for, then totally go for it. It looks pristine if you keep up with it properly. Great car.
Just a really nice car. Also, it's my first car, so I'm a little biased.
But still, it's so much fun.
$3,000. What else can you get? You can get a Nissan Auto. You can get a
Suburban.
You can get a Chevy Suburban from 2010 or 9. You can get
probably like a 2005-ish.
You can get a Toyota Camry from 2010. You can get
basically any basic American car or basic Japanese car.
You can get anything in the last 4 or 5 years old. You can get for like $8,000-9,000. But you could have this car. You could have a 335i. You could have a older LS460. You could have an older 7 Series. You could have an older S-Class AMG. You could have an older Notice I'm saying older every time. This guy isn't supposed to be slowing down. That's illegal. Why are you doing that? Don't do bad things, kids.
This concludes our 4th video.
Next up, hopefully getting some deals with dealerships.
Going to try to spend as much time on this to get us to
this is going to be good.
Yes, a very big level within the YouTube world. So we'll be contacting the dealerships that we bought our cars from, probably. I don't know why I stuttered.
Both of us are going to be using this as part of different school-related things.
Yes.
So, future things are dealerships. I swear I hear the horn.
We might be putting this channel through our school newspaper, too, which could also broadcast our videos to a larger audience, which we're really trying to do.
There's a lot of car people in Illinois. I mean,
yeah,
they can all afford it. That's why.
But yeah, we really appreciate all the views. I mean, we're like at 800 views, 12 subscribers.
Something like that, 12 subscribers.
We're already on the come up.
If you like our videos, subscribe. We're going to be getting a lot more active soon. Now.
Yes.
2 videos today.
Yes. So yeah, just thank you for all your support. Always helps, no matter what
comment
it is.
Anything.
Yes.
What you had for lunch.
Yes. Do what you had for lunch.
Whatever.
All right. Well, till next time. Signing off. Peace.
Tate's car has this one rim, black, 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 silver. No badge. Stance life.